Hello everyone and welcome to another random races week. This Saturday we have the great luck of Luke Carmona not attending to the event, which can be for some people their chance to win the random races event for the first time. We will see what's gonna happen. My goal to win one race. I don't remember the last time I won a race here, so it's gonna be pretty much the best opportunity in a long time we will have to achieve this. Now that Luke is not gonna be present today. Week 24 of the month, as you know, these events happen every week, unless for some reason there are two big events combined in the same weekend. So this is an event that you can attend anytime. It's free access, it's pretty random, no one has practiced for this, so anything can happen in these events. So here we go. We have the presence of Morticia, Evely in her shiny summer outfit, Shermu, who's not gonna stay for long because he said already that he needs to leave, but it's okay. Valky, Amy of course, Sam Phoenix, Vapolu will join us today as well, and myself. This is for now, which could mean 7 drivers. There are still 9 minutes to go, so new people could show up. But the goal is still the same. Even if we are 20 today, we have to achieve a victory. And if we don't, I'm not gonna do a bet because I always lose bets. This also means that unluckily today we will not have anyone with us on the stream, because it's usually Luke, the one who joins me. Maybe JC, if he shows up I could ask him to join, but otherwise it will be only me, because also we have Shermu that has joined me in the past for the GTSC race, for example, but since today he cannot be here either, then it's gonna be only me for now. But I will try to make the stream the most entertaining possible. We'll have a lot of fun for sure in these races, which are quite chaotic, and yeah, since it's not that kind of super serious racing, we don't need to focus so much in the race to not commentate what's going on. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I have to say. Now we have 7 minutes to win, to start the race, and to win as well, I hope. So if you are not here already, you have 7 minutes to come before the event starts. Morty, you know you are listening to this thing, what are you laughing about? We see that Shermu already left. So in the meantime, we're gonna wait here a bit. I can take the chance to show you, since I think many people didn't pay much attention to the buildings around, but besides the main hub, of course, that has, as you know, all the cars, all the trucks, and some additional stuff like a racing suit that we usually wear. We also have 3 buildings actually here with content inside, which is the Carmona headquarters, or the museum, better said. These are the headquarters and the AVA headquarters as well. The LCR museum shows pretty much all the cars that have ever been used by Luke or Emmy or any of their drivers to compete. Those of them are previous to my times, like I think these 4 from here, I never saw them on track. But starting here, I think, I mean, no, this one either, this one I didn't see it. Starting here, this was the first car. I didn't participate in the GP1 season, but I saw these cars at least once. These were the first season of the GP1 competition back then, with the old LCR logo, which was orange instead of blue. With this car, yes, this one I remember because I raced GTSS the first season. That was with this car. Luke raced this car, and I also raced that season. These are all the GP1s since season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This one, I raced this one. This was actually my number back then. With Emmy, this one was with Emmy as well. This was Emmy's car. This season was already with Kali for the second car instead of me. It was a season of Emmy and Kali. Another season of Emmy and Kali. I remember that Kali in this car, achieved her first and only so far victory in GP1. Was a pretty good start of a season for Kali back then, but real life responsibilities prevented her from investing more time, sadly. This was next season as well, and here in this space here we have that stop, that hiatus of like 2 seasons without GP1 or so, and we were back this season with Valky and Emmy, this time racing together and achieving both the Drivers' Championship, that was Valky who won it, and the Constructors' Championship, with as well the first 2 victories of Emmy in GP1. This was possibly the best for my personal experience, as since I have been here in all these races and FVA competition and stuff. This was by far the best season for me, by all means, because it was not only the season that we finally reconquered the GP1 championship, seeing Valky achieve her first victories on the championship, seeing Emmy achieve her first victories as well. The both championship was also the season that I achieved my GTSS championship, so it was like the perfect year for me, this one. So yeah, very good memories of this season. And this was the season after, where Luke had the crazy idea of turning the car yellow, and oh my god, what's going on there? And it was the season where Valky and Emmy also raced together. I think, if I'm not wrong, that they got a P2 in Constructors. I guess I will be corrected if it's not the case, but I remember that yes, they achieved the P2 in Constructor Championship with this car. So yeah, here we can see as well some merchandise of the team, caps, the cars, different cars. I'm gonna tell this a friend of mine that I'm in the races. Okay, I'm gonna also set this auto response, and there it is. As I was saying, some cars people can purchase, and here we find as well worth to mention, this car was one of the GTSs that Luke drove to win his I guess this was his second or third GTS championship. I think it was the second, yeah. And with this one he competed with Taylor Airalo in the first season of GTSE, when it was a multi-class a competition where prototypes and this GT3 style or GTP cars were competing together. They were racing in this category, and they achieved P2 in the championship. To finish, this is the endurance car we used for the GTSE the season after. That was, with this car, Luke and I raced together, and we achieved the championship. So far, the only championship achieved, finishing the competition invictus. So we didn't lose any single race this season, the only one so far. Someday it will be surpassed, but until now we can be proud to say that this car never lost a single race. And the car that Luke used for the first Tokyo 20R, a competition, a quite freestyle competition that allowed people to drive basically anything. This was the car that Luke used to compete there in the 24 hours of Tokyo. That was the other car we were considering to drive when we chose this one, so he instead decided to use it for the 24 hours of Tokyo, since GTSE didn't continue the following season, and he, I guess, was not sure if he could be able to ever race it again. And all the trophies, well, let me check if I joined the queue. Okay, yes I did. And here all the trophies that mainly Luke, but not only, achieved. Here we can see all the SRL trophies and other stuff. The most recent ones are this part here, and this includes not only Luke's trophies, but also Emmy's and mine's. Can see the GTSE from Luke and me, the 2 drivers and 2 constructors GP1 trophies, the 3 Carboner 500 trophies from Luke, from Emmy, who won as well, and myself. Also the 2 Fast Friday trophies, these are the most recent. The 2 last GTSS trophies from Luke, and yeah, lot of trophies here to store. And we are ready for the race already. So it's gonna be I think I didn't see the track. Okay, one thing I know is that I start P6, but I don't know where. Because I was too far from the wheels, I guess. Okay, they are moving in where? Is it? Okay, I can see Straka. Straka, huh? Interesting. Straka is the track where the next Supernova event will take place in 2 weeks. So we might see some people showing up. Someone left this car here. I'm gonna... okay. Yeah, some people might show up here wanting to race, but it will be a bit busy with us. Live stream, by the way, I forgot to share it here. Okay, it's gonna be with the GTSE. Oh, no, this is a GTSS. Ocon 7. What car was it? Ah, GTSE. Okay, okay. See. So it is with these ones. Okay. I'm gonna choose a COD. If that's how it's pronounced, I have no idea honestly. Let's do some laps to warm up. Naomi's here. I guess they are here practicing for the Supernova race. I have to say that even if I co-host the GTSC Championship with Emmy, I have never really spent time with these cars practicing, I have to say. Mainly because I'm already competing in the GT... Ah! Okay. Okay, good to know. In the GTSS Championship, and I need to focus quite a lot to be able to stay at least in the fight for the third position by now, since P1 and P2 seems to be quite decided already with Luke and Thunder. Okay, I'm going to wide here. This car somehow slides more than both GTSS and GP1, I believe. Oh, that's dangerous there. Okay, it's obvious that those people who have more practice with the GTSC cars because of the championship are gonna have the advantage and possibly win, so it wouldn't be a surprise to me if Evely wins here now, and I wouldn't be surprised also neither if Naomi takes P2, because Naomi is also competing in GTSC, and on top of that she has been practicing here for the Supernova race, so sounds like those two are gonna dominate this race now. Thank you, Luke. Here we are. I hope you enjoy the show. Ah! Heavily. I don't have high expectations for this race in particular because I have not practiced this, but let's see what we can do. Alright, let's go to Emmy. Okay, I guess she will explain to us how to handle this, because precisely because of the Supernova race. What is she? Because of the Supernova race, we have this weird starting grid, all cars aligned, so I'm not sure what's the... Okay. Okay, P6, we start P6. Hina P1! Oh my god. Ah, so we are in the end 4, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 10. We are. No. 12! Yeah, definitely people want to win random races today now that Luke is out. Alright, just be in order. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess I should start like here more or less. Well, for those who are not familiar with GP1, unlike GTSS and other categories we race sometimes, the gates are not solid. So in GP1, if you jump the gate before the race starts, you get a drive-through penalty, and you pretty much lose the race by that time. So let's take this as an opportunity for people to learn a bit about this. Start when actually the lights turn off and not before that. Since it will be interesting that for those that plan to race in GP1 in the future, which is currently scheduled for 2032, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, years pass quickly, no need to worry about that. I hope I'm not copyrighted for that. I guess it's short enough to not. Wow, actually 4 Delta Wing cars. Yeah, now everyone is using them, but when it's about choosing the car for the GTSC Championship, no one did. So convenient. Okay, it's fair to say that it's could be slightly harder to drive than other cars because of course the physics are the same, but these cars in front to the sides are empty visually, but there's actually a physical part that you see in these spaces here. So if you mess it up, believe me, you can't crash because of that. You can actually crash and pretty much ruin your chances in a race. Okay, let's see how this goes. JC is ahead with the Donald Trump Racing livery. That was dirty, but doesn't matter. No! My car stopped steering. I really need to learn how to turn with these cars because they turn less than it seems. And I'm with less tires, of course, because I forgot that I was doing some laps. Okay, I guess it's gonna be enough. That's what I was talking about before. The physics still apply even if they are invisible. Ah, super wide. We see how Evely is gonna fight JC for the lead. This would have been interesting to see with Luke, precisely because of the fight that this have in the championship. Surprisingly, without any experience on this car, I'm fighting for the lead at the moment, so I assume that you guys are lucky that I'm not racing in GTSC, otherwise you would be absolutely smashed by me. Except on this hairpin. On this hairpin I'm not that good. Corey is also fighting for the lead. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's gonna give a lot of air to Evely. Evely going too wider. Nikuri takes the lead with pretty much 2 minutes to go. Fuck. No, fuck, not because of Nikuri, because I ran the slow zone. No! Fuck. Okay, nah, I'm kaput, I think. See what we can do. Okay, looks like it's gonna be hard to reach Nikuri. Hehe. Nikuri being an absolute MVP again this weekend? What's going on with Nikuri? It is surprising how he's just leading comfortably without any previous practice here, because of course GTSC drivers should be practicing for Sand Beach since it's the next GTSC race, but you know, being this fast without previous practice on this track with the GTSC for Nikuri is honestly surprising. It's like surprising in the good sense, of course, because he's feeling faster even than JC. We have 2 more laps, or yeah, I think 2 more laps unless I mess it up. Feels like Nikuri and GC are too far already, but I might be able to reach Evely at least. Now that she made a mistake as well. Okay, enough. No, fuck. Okay, maybe I messed it up there. I think I can have it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I don't know what happened, but I got P3. It works. It works for me. It works for me. It works for me. Works for me. I don't know what was that, but it works for me. P3. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was. That line was weird. In last lap. Okay. Okay, I guess it's gonna be seen in the recording, but yeah, it's like there was a TP lag or something, and we crossed the line, but we got backwards, and we crossed it again, so I was like super confused. But it ended up well for me because I got that P3 over Evely last moment. Still well done by Evely, of course, and it is Nikuri that won. Nikuri won the race. Impressive, honestly impressive. Well done by Nikuri. Honestly, I started to believe that he might also achieve like something important tomorrow in the GTSS race, because he's like performing really well lately. Like that was an absolute level up for him. It's so hot here. Jesus. okay, it's okay. We didn't win yet, but it's a P3. Okay, maybe if we don't win today one race, at least we could target going to the podium. I guess it's kinda realistic. Okay, let's see how the next. Well, let's join the queue, of course. Let's see what the next race is about. Juan Dallas. Oh my god. This guy has a lot of aura. He's definitely a boy. I don't know if that means that. Well, again, I'm not gonna continue that. How was the rest of the results? So it was Nikuri P1, JC P2, myself P3, Evely P4, Candy made P5, Valky P6, Emi P7, Morty P8, and I didn't read the rest. The guy didn't send me the message to the in local chat, I guess, or I was too far for. Oh my god. Ah no, of course, because the rest finished before. Yeah, because we were crossed the lap before we crossed the start finish line with like 1 second until the race finished. So yeah, I didn't read those because of that. But yeah, actually that just by that second, because the lap before Evely was ahead of me, I think. So that extra lap basically helped me getting the P3, the podium in this first race. Wait, a person will join. Nikuri is gonna bring someone to join us today for the race. For the random races, I guess it's gonna be someone from Alpinium's structure. Sorry if my mother is doing weird things. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be car SR3. I don't remember which one. SR3. Which one was this? Ah, I remember. This is the car that we talked about the other day, right? Yes. Okay, I remember which one. And no, not again. Okay, because we did it last time, we're not doing it again. Cat 7. Okay, what was this? Cat 7. Cat 7. Okay, I don't know what car is the Cat 7 in Bristol. What's the Cat 7? Bristol is an oval. Okay. Okay. Deliver. Cat 7. Okay, this I never race on this one. I don't even have it in my inventory, so it's gonna be new for me. And Bristol, it's here if I'm not wrong, or it's in Races Island. No, it's Races Island. Yeah, Races Island. Also Indianapolis, Charger, West Valley, Bluegrass. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's take the car. Cat 7, it's completely new to me. Start P4. Okay. This with the livery if we want to use it. If we want to paint a livery, a custom livery for it, we can do it with that template. Okay, it's very dark here. Okay, let's take the car. Okay, I'm gonna do a few laps because I have never raced with this one, so I have no idea how it goes. I'm gonna also just another wind light because it's too dark. Okay, this track I remember it. We raced here before. Only the car is new. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm lagging a bit. Okay. Okay, they are racing too many cars, that's why it's FPS drops, but it should be good. Is it possible to do the turn without braking? Yes, it seems so. If I don't have a car in my inner. Bye. Yes. Okay, I got it. Okay, it's easy. FPS are dying here, but it's true that I didn't clean cache, and we are all wearing random suits instead of the proper racing one without the skip, so yeah, can affect. Okay, when I don't touch the wall, I do pretty good times. Joder. Do these have draft? I don't know. And okay, here we go. Before, okay. Okay, it's gonna be a bit difficult. Okay. I'll do this. 14, 6. Okay, we are in a good position for this race, but Nikuri has an even better position than us, so he's definitely in the best spot to win. I don't know who's Juan Dallas, this is completely new to me. Is Morty? No, it's not Morty. Who is it? We'll have to do some investigation later. It's not JC either, right? Because JC was here before with his account. And he's here, so no, not. Okay, must be someone new or someone. We'll see now. We'll see if he's a hidden identity, professional, or an actual unknown person. Okay, it seems that the sound is very loud, so I will try to speak louder if the sound is like this, otherwise I am not gonna be able to even listen to myself. And what's most important, I hope that the FPS don't die during the race. This plate is from Great Britain, yeah. Also, people have raced here before because they have these custom liveries. Who else? Okay, which is using a Great Britain livery. Sam raced here as well. Valky, this is not custom. This is custom. So yeah, it seems like Candy and Vapolu at least raced here already. And maybe Sam as well. Okay, let's go. It's gonna be a disaster. Hey! It was Vapolu that got stacked. Okay. I'm gonna take that. Okay, my friends. players are actually dying. Nah, it's impossible, man. Man, I'm a fucking wall, man, for people. Come on. Man. Okay, we have to say the truth. We have to spell facts. We have to tell facts. Some people don't know how to race in ovals. Even if it looks simple, and it's actually quite simple, some people don't know how to race in ovals. Because it cannot be that to complete the only turn you have to do, because there are only 2 turns usually, maybe 3, you need to use someone else as a wall. And this, every time we race in ovals, it happens to me. Like this again. I mean, not that hard now, but sometimes it's like exaggerated, you know? Look, and this tag is even easier because you can do the whole turn, full throttle, and you can still not need to go to the wall. Look, so clean, so easy. Full throttle. Thing is, nah, yeah, we are so far now to fight for even the podium. Max we can do is try to take P4 because these 2 are close to us. Because they are P3. Yeah, we can try to take P4, but no more. Ouch. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have P5. Yes, we can try now is P4. But JC is JC, and it's not gonna be easy at all, if even possible in the first place. He's too far for us. Nikuri is leading again the race. Oh my god, Nikuri. If Nikuri wins this, he has all the chances to actually win the random races today. Because he only needs to finish more or less fine for the last 2. And that might be enough for him to win random races today. Meanwhile, JC is trying to take the P2 of the day with that P4, but nah, it's gonna be impossible to reach him. Well, I mean, could be worse, I guess, considering how it started. Yeah, p5 is not that bad, but yeah, it's a bit frustrating, I guess is the word, that it happens too much in these oval races, that people just use you as a wall to pass you, you know, and yeah, it makes the oval experience itself not very enjoyable if this happens too much. So yeah, even if it looks like something easy, like an easy track or like an easy kind of series, I guess that's maybe the reason why people don't practice it enough, or don't try to learn how to do it, because they see it and they say, okay, this is easy, I don't need to practice. But in the end, this is what happens in the end. Like you just use other people as walls. You think you are doing right because it is easy, but in the end that actually affects people. And I started before and I fell until super low because of all this stuff. And yeah, that doesn't make the experience very nice, but I guess this is I mean, in these random races we can deal with it this way. But if this, I guess it's not a secret for anyone that the Carmoner 500 is arriving. It's close to happen. It happens twice a year, around summer and around Christmas. And the Carmoner 500 is that kind of race, oval race. And if people don't properly practice it, and they do really the turns like this, some people's chances are gonna be gone since lap 1 because of it. So yeah, we by the time that the race is announced, it should be encouraged to people to really practice it. It can become a serious issue, because in road courses like this, like Tokyo, Traka, wherever, it's not that critical actually, because it's usually easy to get rid of slow people that are not that experienced racing. But in ovals is way harder, so they can fight you this way. Even if they are slower, they can fight you this way, using you as well. So yeah, it's something definitely that needs to be mentioned for the next Carbonair 500. That's gonna happen pretty soon, I assume. But now, let's keep moving. What's next? Still, I have to say about the car, first time I raced it, the car was fine. I mean, it's obviously not an oval car, but even for not being an oval car, it handled quite well in the oval. And I assume it could be more or less the same on track. Yeah, the car felt good. So, what's next? We have actually a lot of people now. So this Juan Dallas, he finished P3, if I'm not wrong. Surprising result. I mean, I don't know him. Maybe other people that have experience in Speed Racing League know him, because maybe he's from there, but surprising that him being completely unknown, for us, he performed so well. Very stylish, we have to confess. Drivers from Drivers of SL. Okay, maybe if he comes from there, he could have some experience. Okay. Race 3. What we will have? The car is gonna be Minis. Oh, long time no see. And where will it be? Bay Isle is my bet. Sounds like Bay Isle. Oh no, Herrenhaus. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting because on this track we will race tomorrow in GTSS, and this can be just a little spoiler of what could happen tomorrow in Herrenhaus. So, if we have to win one race today, it must be this one to show supremacy over everyone else. The minis are these, yeah. What version is it? 2.1 Mini 2.1. Yeah, I have it. This one, okay. Okay, let's go to Herrenhaus. Races. Island. Ah, I didn't see where I start. Fuck. Okay, doesn't matter. Herrenhaus. Here we go. Let's do some laps. Well, first we change the livery. Paint. I usually use the 13th for this car. Okay, let's do a couple laps to fill the car. Just gonna remove this here. It should be not that much different from a GTSS, but slower. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see where I start, but I hope I started at more or less decent position otherwise. Because passing cars here is not that easy. Actually, you don't need to brake here. Possibly, right? No, you don't need to brake here with this one. No. Maybe this one, but no, doesn't feel like it. Okay, that's good to know. Because if people are used to the GTSS, what are they gonna do is the same that they do that with the GTSS, which is braking in those turns. So, if they don't know that they don't need to brake, that will give us a little advantage, at least in the first lap. Or maybe the whole race, who knows. Ow. I lost focus there. Okay, let's see where we start. Uh, where is Emi? Okay. 5 p5. Okay, decent starting position. Ow. Okay, so we have Cenizo from P1, Evely P2, so lucky, Emi P3, Vaporu P4, myself P5, Sam P6, that's gonna be risky for the first turn, Mahoraga P7, Candy P8, JC P9, Valky P10, Hina P11, Morticia P12, Nikuri P13, and Kirkri P14, and Juan Dallas P15. Okay, it's gonna be hard for Nikuri to win this race because he's starting almost from the very back of the grid. But you never know. With how he's performing lately, I couldn't be surprised if he suddenly just wins again. But I guess we are in a good position to fight for the victory this time. I just hope it works. I don't mess it up too much. Very careful with the no way. Emi Scar is not in the best position to start. Okay. Okay, that gives us position of Vaporu. We are P4. Okay, these two out of the track. Meme 2. Nah, man. And now everyone is gonna pass me. Nah. No, man. Why is always the same, man? Nah, and now I'm passing the inner. I'm pushed out. Nah, it's impossible, man. How can I be that unlucky? Okay, we are next to Jesus now. Nikuri, come on, man! Wow, okay. Look! And push to the grass, of course. Nah, man, it's impossible, man. It's impossible. It's impossible, man. Can you believe this? Can you believe this, man? P12, man. Can you believe this? Man, did you see that? Did you see that? It's like this all the time. Like this all the time. Of course, of course. Of course, man. It's impossible to pass people here. Can't you see this? Incredible, man. Like this is object of study, honestly. This really needs to be studied. For real. It cannot be, man. It cannot be. It cannot be. I'm not gonna even try, man. It's pointless. Absolutely pointless to try. Because I'm gonna try to pass now, and for some reason I'm gonna be smashed again against something. Nah, this is ridiculous, eh? I don't like to be tilted, but come on, guy. What was this race, man? 17 seconds behind, man. That's all the time that I have been lost because of this incident, you know. Imagine if this happens tomorrow in the GTSS race. But there's not much to talk about because, as you see, I am completely alone on the track. So we can only wait until this ends. 1:15 and we are doing like... Okay, it's gonna be 2 more laps. This and another one. And we end this pain, this suffering. Look, I'm even catching up. But it is not enough because I was pushed to the absolute trash, you know. So even if I'm catching up, look, I'm 16 seconds now. So I'm even faster than P1. Right now, I'm even faster than P1. But it's impossible to reach them if they treat me like that, like this on track. What can we do? At least this is random races. Friends. It's really ridiculous, man. I don't know what icon is that, Valky? What is this? What is that emoji?
Valky!
Yeah, let's move back. I guess, by the way, that with that result, it's literally impossible now to qualify for the podium, so... Well, we cannot even count on that today. Unluckily, people just don't want to race, so it is what it is. We are waiting now until Emi adds up some points from this last race, and then we will continue.
Mikey!
No puedo, Marta.
Okay, last race. GP, oh my god. I mean, GP67 is not a bad car, don't misunderstand myself, but it's that kind of car where getting stuck with other cars is super easy, and we are gonna, seeing how things are going today, we are gonna get smashed by someone, we'll get stuck, and we won't do anything, basically. Grand Prix 77, 67, yeah. Yes. So let's see where we start. Position, I mean. P1. Okay, good news. But I don't know how good that's gonna be. It was Mangokai, right? So it's race silent again. Mangokai. We don't see the track, we do this, and it loads. Okay, I think I never used the Eagle. I'm gonna use it today because why not? Okay, let's do some warm up. Okay, this might be the only opportunity we have today to win. It's actually unlikely to happen because this track is quite complicated. Okay. Okay, we need to brake, but we need to know when to brake. Okay, be careful there without the snagging point. We can do without braking. Okay, in general we can avoid braking. I think it's only that turn there. We can do without braking here as well. Yeah, here we need to brake. But carefully, because you cannot brake too early. Oh, we lose too much power. This is what I mean. You see how the cars get stuck? Ah! Okay. I didn't expect Baki to be there. My bad. I want to see how to do that. These two turns. Yeah, because we cannot brake that much. We have to brake a bit and let the car go. This is Juan Daras, I don't know who it is, but I need to investigate later. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Touching my car. Do we have an indicator of when the race starts? We don't have the gate here. It's gonna be doing like this until it goes. What are we waiting for? Okay, now we go. Ah, okay, there are lights here. Okay, we're good. Yes, lot of FPS. Okay, someone who's behind knows how to drive this. Okay, Kandian GC, that makes sense. Okay, I guess they collided, so I no longer hear them. I depend on them fighting for me to win because I feel they are faster than me actually. I don't know how to do this turn. Yeah, they are like super fast. I guess this is an S-brake car. Okay, I should try. The S-brake cars I have never understood. Yeah, it's an S-turn car. Okay, makes sense, okay. But I'm not gonna hold the position for too long, because he will pass me. Nah. Can I do all the turns you do them with S-brake? I was lucky there. Yeah, it's all with S-brake. If I knew before. Even this one is with S-brake. Or maybe not. Candy passes me now. Last lap, we're gonna make P3, but of course that's far from our goal. we make V2. Okay, that's our chance for P2 maybe. Okay, yes, we got P2. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't manage to achieve our goal today, which was winning a race. Unfortunately, it will have to wait a bit more again. But yeah, this was a good chance, but I didn't know the car before, and the race at Herrenhaus was another good chance to win. But well, I guess it's recorded what happened, and it speaks by itself. So yeah, a bit sad. Random races today. I'm not satisfied at all, but it is what it is. Where's the podium? Guess it will be here, the podium, or here. Should be the podium here, the podium, yeah. It was here last time. I know. So I guess it will be JCP1, Nikuri P2, and I don't remember how the rest of the races finished, so I'm not entirely sure, but I guess Morty maybe, or Evely, because she had good results as well, or this Juan Dallas guy, who I don't know. Nikuri, yeah, Nikuri is FP2, I think. We will see, but I think JC and Nikuri will be on the podium today. Nikuri won 2 races. JC had an average good finish in all the races, and even if we didn't finish that bad in race 1 and race 4, race 2 was meh, and race 3 was absolute a disaster. So we'll find out in a moment. Hemi is adding up points at the moment. He's preparing the podium. Ah, it's so hot here. I guess it doesn't help either. Being so hot here, I'm really exhausted mentally. Here, as most of you should know, I'm from Europe, so here it's night already. It's now 10:15. And it's been hot, more than 30 degrees the whole day, and I live in a flat that it's like the last the last floor, you know, so all the sun hits the ceiling, warms the flat a lot, and I don't have aircon, so yeah, it's really painful to handle the heat. Sometimes when you don't have aircon, you have to use water, a fan that only moves warm air, but but yeah. Tomorrow, at least in theory, the weather will be better, so should not be that hot, and that means I should be in a better mental state for the GTSS race, hopefully. So let's have the podium now. Finally, we will see who it is, who are the podiumers today. I'm pretty certain JC is gonna be one and Nikuri is gonna be other, but I don't know about the rest. Okay, top 3. What? Wow. Okay. Okay, that I didn't expect it at all. Like with that race B, which was absolute and supreme bullshit. I didn't really expect this, honestly. Okay. Nikuri P2 makes sense. Nikuri performed really well today. Nikuri is surprisingly performing well lately.
Little Bear last race was disqualified.
Thank you, Yorkie. Not the way I would like to be in the podium, I have to say, but JCP won. JC finished well, like very well in all the races, so very fair P1. Maybe if my P2 was, if my race 3 was not that horrible, I could have taken P2, but it is what it is. This is how random races are sometimes. I don't know, Yorkie, if you saw race 2, but it's painful to see. It's really painful to see what happened there. Race 2, no, race 3, sorry. So yeah, congratulations to JC for winning today at random races, as well to Nikuri, because he performed very well. He won 2 races. And despite the quite disappointing race 2 and especially race 3, I got P3, so I guess I cannot complain. I think it was more than that, Yorkie. There were many cars that I had issues with, not only those, but yeah, it's just a bit frustrating, you know. Because I've learned to drive as clean as I can. Okay, contact is inevitable, you cannot lie, but there are ways to have contact with drivers, you know. There are ways to have contact with other cars, and yeah, the ones that happen in race 3 are not definite, and race 2 as well, but race 2 in the end we more or less fixed the result with that P5 or P4, I don't no longer remember. I think it was P5 or P4, but yeah, this stuff, like these situations, should not happen, you know. It should not happen. Like, People should have some awareness of what's going on around them, because okay, these are random races, nothing happens, but it's not the first time that the result of an important race is adulterated. It's affected by this kind of movements. And yeah, maybe I'm overthinking a bit about it. No, I'm here in the podium in the end, that many people would like to be here, but you know, for those who know me, I have plenty of podiums in my career. Finishing in the podium is not a thing that necessarily makes me happy or satisfies me. What really satisfies me about a race is the performance itself. I prefer, you know, I would have preferred to finish P4 or P5, but and not earning this podium if at least I could have a decent racing in race 3, for example, or even race 2. But yeah, it is how it is. For some people, it is more important the results. I guess I was like that at some point. Like I was very obsessed with results as well. I mean, I'm obsessed a bit now. I cannot say that I'm completely neutral to results and I only care about having a good racing. I also care about results. Those who know me know that I have still an important goal for my career, which is winning the GP1 Drivers' Championship. It's the only championship missing in my history. But yeah, I have also learned to appreciate not only the results, but also how you achieve those results. If I achieve a good result, let's see, if I win a race because I smash my two direct rivals against a wall, okay, I can finish the race, but it's not gonna be the thing. It's not gonna be the same. I can relate GTSS when I won the championship back then. It's not the same. Because it was not my bad what happened in the last race, but I would have really enjoyed way more the championship if Lux didn't have to retire in that race than how it happened in the end, you know. Maybe I would have won anyways, because Lux really needs to have like 3 or 4 positions ahead of me. And how the race was, it was very difficult to achieve that, but there's a big difference between, you know, winning a race on track fairly than because of external reasons that you can control. I can relate the opposite. The opposite pole was my first and only victory so far in GP1, which was at Moose, where I managed to win that race. In a quite difficult season in the mental perspective, but I won that race fighting, and especially with worse tires than Valky and JC in that race, because I did the wrong strategy. That race was for soft mediums, if I remember correctly, and I made medium soft hards. So I was in the last stint with the hard tires, slower of course than the mediums that JC and Valky had, and still it was enough that it was still possible to win that race. And yeah, that one, the feelings I had were very different than the GTSS one, because that one, yeah, I felt I earned that victory, and that I won it on track in actual race. With actual race and clean race, so makes all the difference. So yeah, the lesson for today, guys: victory is very tempting, can be very tasteful, very like a dream for some people even, but at the end of the day, you can choose if you want to be remembered how you want to be remembered, you know, as that person that achieved their goals fast and dirty, or that person that took their time to cook and at the end of the day become a legend and someone to respect on track. And with that reflection, we are gonna close this live stream today. I hope it was fun, entertaining to watch. I know half of the stream I was like in the bad mood because of what happened in race 2 and 3, but at least I didn't rage quit, which could have happened as well. And yeah, in the end I guess it was kinda fine that I achieved the podium. Of course, congrats to JC who got P1 and Nikuri who's really lately surprising me how well he's performing. I want to see if he managed to get these same results and performances in GTSS, because it's the big competition happening right now with GTSC. So that we will see tomorrow how it ends up. Herrenhaus, very technical track. I feel it's gonna be very reaching race A is gonna be very hard, because I have seen several people doing regular 40s, and yeah, doing a good quali is gonna be super key on this track, because passing other cars, managing traffic is not that easy. And if it happens like always that Luke gets P1 and we fight each other for P2 or P3 or whatever, the result is gonna be decided. So I hope it doesn't happen this time. So yeah, tomorrow 12 PM GTSS round 5 at Herrenhaus, a race that cannot be missed, and maybe not, we'll see, tonight American time or tomorrow European time at midnight Second Life time, the drive grid from drivers of Second Life. We will see if we can bring someone with us, or if we do it alone, or maybe I take Evely and I go with her. We will see. But until then, it is all for today. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.